Hey everybody. Okay, hopefully a couple of you can tune in and this will go good enough that I can put it on my YouTube channel, which I'm working on. I want to show you this recipe because it's not that often that a recipe comes along that I feel the need to make it again as soon as possible. I'm actually going to be doubling this one tonight because it's so good I'm going to take it to a friend. Alright, so this is adobo chicken sliders, and I love it because if you have a picky eater, you can customize this pretty easily because we're going to have a topping that's very much like a salad or a slaw that we make, so they can have that on the side. And adobo, I didn't know, is actually a Filipino dish, and generally it's served with rice. So you can also do the rice, and if you want, make it into a rice bowl. But just have your picky eaters go without sauce or go without the roll if you're gluten-free. Customize it however you need to so that everybody's happy and it's really not that hard to make. All right, so what I do love about this is it's part of our Fast and Fresh series, and I want to show you that we've got all of our great fresh ingredients to make this. I just chopped up some onion here to start, and we are going to take that and put it in our rockcrok. Now again, if you don't have the rockcrok, you can still make this at home, all right? You're probably going to do this on the stove top. Use what you have, and it's just going to take you a little bit longer, all right? And then, yeah, at the end, you might have a few more dishes. But just have me over, and we can get you a rockcrok for free or discounted, or buy it full price. Let me know. And, oh my God, I touched my bangs. They're so bad today. Sorry. I gotta wash my hands since I touched my hair. You know, hot mama hair, what that's like? Hopefully you don't, but it's just been that kind of day. All right, I'm gonna have to wash them again in a second. So, use what you have at home, but if you want the rockcrok, it's worth every single penny. It is that magic pot that goes everywhere. Now, what I like about this dish, again too, is that it's cheap. So we wedged our onion, we put it on the bottom of the rockcrok, and I'm using chicken thighs. This whole club pack of chicken thighs was $6 and change. How can you beat that? All right, great for feeding an army. All right, but if you want to use chicken breasts, go ahead. We just love our chicken thighs. Okay, so there you have it. On top of the onion, you're putting the chicken on top. And I will post this recipe too. Again, like I said, I'm doubling it, so it might be a little bit different when you go to do it. All right, we're going to get this out of the way. Wash my hands one more time. All right, now that we have our onion and our chicken on top, we are going to take this guy. This is our measure mix and pour. And it has already in it some brown sugar. I'm going to add another tablespoon of brown sugar. Hey Deb, how are you? All right, and then I'm going to take our garlic press. If you don't have this guy, it is awesome. You really want to do the fresh garlic as opposed to the jar so that you're not getting formaldehyde as a preservative. All you need to do, again, if you didn't see it, you don't have to peel your garlic. It's kind of like taking a peel off a banana. You want to keep that peel on there, and you're just going to press. Once you'll hear a crack, and then continue to push down. All right, and you'll see it come out the bottom there. Now, what I love about our press is that it also has this little tool to help you scrape off all that garlic, and then to pop out the mess at the end so that you don't have to get garlic under your fingernails. All right, so we have brown sugar in here, our garlic cloves in here. Now we're going to add some white vinegar. This is going to be our marinade, our adobo marinade, and our soy sauce, okay? If you have not been making salad dressing at home, this measure mix and pour is awesome. What I love is that it has 4 reduced calorie dressings right on the bottle. So you literally just pour to the fill line each ingredient and it's done. And then it'll stay in your fridge. Hey Jess, how are you? Hey Mama. It'll stay in your fridge for 10 to 14 days. Okay? So now that we have that, we're just going to pour it on top of here. And this is, it would help if I turned it, okay? And this is going to go into our microwave, since our rockcrok can go into the microwave, for 12 to 14 minutes, okay? It's going to kind of pressure cook it in there. All right, so we're covering that up. We'll put our lid on. and throw it right on up in here. All right, and I'm not going to show you the whole 12 to 14 minutes. I can always come back and show you the end when we're done. But in the meantime, I'm going back here to our other fresh ingredients. We got our green onion, we've got some ginger root, we've got lemon, cucumber. This dish has so much flavor to it. So while that's going, the one thing we have left to do is going to be our sauce. And then we're also going to make a little slaw that's going to go on top. So I'm going to refer back to my directions because I've only made this once. And it says, meanwhile, for the sauce, cut the green onion into 3 large pieces. All right, I've got my green onion here. And one thing I want to tell you, if you don't know, green onion's pretty awesome in that it's one of those things that will regenerate. So if you cut this down, as long as you keep the root base intact, you can put a little water here and then either keep it on your windowsill or in the fridge, and you're going to have more green onion. So that's a way to save your money and get some bang for your buck. So we already have our pieces of green onion here. And that's going to be going into this guy, our manual food processor. Hey Sarah, how are you? Hope everybody's doing good. She can kick butt in the kitchen. I would love to see your feedback. These are adobo chicken sliders. All right, so we've got our green onion that's going to go in here, and then our ginger. Okay, if you've never used ginger root, it seems a little intimidating, but it's really not. And what we're going to actually do today is take our zester. I've already zested my lemon to save the lemon zest, okay, because citrus is expensive. And now we're going to take our ginger root, and we're going to do the same thing. We're going to add it in here just by zesting it right in. I've also done this with the garlic press a little bit, but it works much better this way. And that's nice because then you're not going to get a whole mouthful of ginger. Okay, it's really going to spread it out there. All right, so we've got our green onion. Now, just a matter of preference, I like this chopped up a little bit more, but that's what's going to happen when you put it in this manual food processor. So it chops and blends and mixes. This is great for salsas, guacamoles, or bruschetta pasta sauce to do fresh. All right. So we've got our ginger root, our green onion. Now this is mayo, and the other thing we are going to add for our sauce is going to be our lemon juice. So citrus is awesome because it's really going to brighten this and bring out a lot of flavor. No, I haven't seen Ella. My husband's giving me lip syncing sign language in the background, but I cannot help him right now. All right, so here's 4 kids. One of them's almost always missing. Don't tell CPS. All right. So, not really, guys. I swear. She's in the house somewhere. She hasn't left. I might have to pause and go look soon. All right. So we need a half a lemon for this, but remember I'm doubling the recipe. So we're going to add 1. If you don't have a citrus press, it's well worth the investment. Because a lot of people don't know that instead of adding as much salt to your food, you can really brighten things with some citrus and cut down on some of that sodium. All right, so we got that all in here, and then we are going to just pop this on. What I like too about the manual food processor is you control how much you really chop and blend, as opposed to some other food processors where you turn it on and all of a sudden everything's pureed. All right, and I also like that you don't have to be married to an outlet since it's manual. And there you have it. Another thing that's nice too is that we have a lid that goes right on the top of this. Oh, I'm touching my hair again because I can't help it. I'll pin the bags back next time, and I will wash my hands. So we have a lid that goes right on top of this. So again, it's less dishes. Anytime we have less dishes, I think that's pretty fantastic. All right, so there's our sauce. Pretty cool. And again, for your picky eaters, they don't need the sauce. That's fine, but they can keep that on the side. All right, so our chicken's still going. I probably could flip it, but the nice part is I don't really have to mess with it. Just washing my hands one more time. Now, the last item on our agenda, now we got our sauce done, is our topping for our sliders. So, I already shredded up some carrots with, this is our veggie strip maker. And now I'm going to do the same thing with some cucumber. All right, get that out of the way so that we can see. What is great about this guy? One, it's so quick and easy to use. But two, it is BPA safe. It's only 14 bucks and it can go right into your dishwasher. It cleans up so easy. You can use this for zucchini noodles if you want to try out the whole zoodles craze. You can use this on cheese. You can use it for sweet potato hash browns like I like to. And there you have it. How easy is that? Pretty cool, right? All right, so this just has our assorted spring mix, some carrots, and then some cucumber. And so what we're gonna do is once our chicken's all ready to go with our onion, we're gonna shred that up. We put this guy on top. We put it on our little slider rolls, any rolls that you prefer. And then we put our sauce that we made on top of that. It's a whole meal right in a little roll, and it is delicious. Do it for an appetizer, do it for a family-friendly meal. And if you want any of these items, don't forget you can always buy them straight out. They're worth every penny, I swear, especially if it saves you time in the kitchen. I will be posting this recipe, all right? But two, hit me up and let me know. If you want them reduced or free, then we'll easily hook you up with a catalog, a cooking show for anybody local, or do a virtual online party. Those have been pretty popular. All right, let me know what you're making for dinner tonight. We'll talk to you later. I gotta go search for one of our missing children. Bye, everybody.